Osio Toijun. Hello, how are you? This is Raven, and I am sitting at a park in Woodland, Washington. I believe the name of the lake here, which I will show you, if I remember correctly, is Horseshoe Lake. It is technically a man-made lake because quite a while ago, I think like 100 years ago, in the early 1900s, the people terraformed the land and separated water bodies and turned this into a lake. And many people would assume that this would be in defiance of nature and that it would be most certainly a bad thing. Maybe for a while it was. It might have disrupted things, you know. I mean, it would definitely change the habits of wildlife in the area, you know. But when I show you the lake, it should be obvious to you that nature, wildlife, and other parts of nature, all included, has adapted perfectly fine to it. The ducks come here to swim, and they seem perfectly content with the conditions. And even though it's technically not natural by most people's definitions anyways, it has its own natural energy to it. It's peaceful, it's beautiful, it has a healing essence to it. And I would say it is natural. It may not be natural as in occurring without human manipulation, but it is natural if you think about it, because natural means to be in accordance to nature. Humans, whether they like it or not, are part of nature. And therefore, anything that we do is natural. That doesn't mean that everything that we do is healthy, but everything that we do is natural in the sense that we are part of nature, and therefore anything we do comes from nature. Human nature, but still nature. If I asked you whether or not what chimpanzees do is natural, of course you would say yes. But why? Well, it's because chimpanzees are part of nature. What about trees? Is anything a tree does natural? Yes. But that's because a tree is part of nature. The difference between what a chimpanzee does and what a tree does is that a chimpanzee does things consciously because it has a brain, and its brain is what it uses to determine its actions. But humans are the same. Anything that we do is conscious or subconscious. Most of what we do is done consciously. Humans consciously terraformed this lake. So this lake is natural. It's totally natural. You can't escape nature. You cannot truly defy nature.